A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punch of Bradley Pinion to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. The 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set the ring. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky here, and it for the first time. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 5 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Commanders 1st down.
Come on. Hey.
A gain of 5. 1st down.
Now Daniels to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
2nd down, game to throw. From the turf, ball's out, he lost it. The Falcons bring it in. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now Kyler. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Brings up a third down.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure a catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there, and he made sure that one wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Another throw coming from Murray. He's got London left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's a handoff for Algier. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun, it's Murray. Brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Drake London with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 by 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
70 Rangers, 60, 79 Broncos.
Daniels setting up the play action. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
18 Rattlers, 19 Lions.
Third and long for Daniels. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders trim the lead to 1. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on a run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And it looks great flying through the air rough, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
Their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check that. Check that. Hey. 70, Timber Wolf.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled by Luke Ororo.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready?
34-yard line.
70 Lions.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and short, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Start. Go.
Daniels back to throw. Screen pass here for Kronsky Merritt. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Tackled there by James Pierce.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets hit down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and very long.
65 cents.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Algier. Works the sideline to the 30. He's at midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 9.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
2-2.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Algier. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Really good.
Man in motion here.
Go check, go check. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Samuel comes in motion left. Daniels on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Pat the 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Lays out left side and gets it. Get an 18-yard yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Ready, go!
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the set.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Daniels from the gun on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Oh, what?
Now a handoff to Algier. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Murray keeps it. Racing down the left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Omaha. No, sir. Big Ace.
Here's Kyler to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping... Murray lost it. And the Commanders pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 19 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Go!
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
On first down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Got it. Ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
To the air again, Daniels. That's incomplete left side.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ready?
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Go!
Again, Daniels to the air. Pass complete to Lane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay,
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey! Bronco 80. Ready,
Bosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
That's complete right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 70 line.
On the counter, Krosky Merritt. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. That's going to be 3rd down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Get it. 18 cards, go.
They'll throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Murray setting up to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Mike Samuelson makes the play. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Samuel comes in motion left. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. It's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Another throw coming from Murray. Hits him on the out route. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again to Algier on the inside handoff. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 8-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert. Cavity Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pass brought in. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We'll give it to... Oh, he lost the football! And the Falcons get to it!
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Here comes a screen, Algier. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
17-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Gets this out quickly to London. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Connects with his back, Algier. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the air, Murray. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Giving this to Kronsky Merritt. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
That one's out and cut on the right side.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From his end zone, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Starts the return at the 34. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Algier running behind center. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Murray keeps it. Nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now Kyler escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw, Murray. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and And he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Commanders 7.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready? 18, 5 here.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Daniels to throw. On the move, hit it right. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Ready?
Running back sent in motion. 31, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Lucky to 3 on the play. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Again, Daniels to the air. He throws a bullet deep to the brought in inside the 20. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal.
70.
To the air again, Daniels. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They can tack on 1 more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Commanders 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Murray set up to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Murray here on 1st down. Through the middle. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run. On the line for another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That one connects. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. We're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hiking, 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Throwing here, Murray. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it. And unfortunately, no connection to be made.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Murray on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving.